Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is, well, my childhood. 40 years ago-ish, I got this figure. I think this was one of the ones that my parents gave me when we were on holiday in Scotland. There was this, I think it was this Lando and Princess Leia in Bosch outfit. That one, which this video will be coming soon. Yeah, I think it was those, and it was one of my favourite figures. This one had the weird bendy arm on it, and I never understood why, because all the other figures were dead straight arms, but the Luke, I seem to remember, had a curved arm. They haven't given him the blaster with this one, which is a shame. The one I had originally had a blaster, which you can't see, because that's what he's got in his hand on the box. It also came with a robe, which this doesn't have, which is a shame. It would have been nice, just the simple robe that the original had would have been nice, but I guess Hasbro, you like to be cheap. But anyway, commemorate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars Return of the Jedi with figures from the Black Series featuring classic designs and packaging. So yes, this is the repro of the original packaging. Obviously had more figures on the back. This has Rebel Commander, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, Darth Vader with removable helmet, Emperor's Royal Guard, and R2-D2 with all these bits coming out. So yeah. Now this, I believe we can open this tidier than ripping the box, because I don't like to rip the boxes on these as much as people do. I like, I've still got to rip it. There we go. Right. So yeah, this was my Luke Skywalker when I was a kid. Actually, I will say straight away, the face on this looks a lot better than some of the other ones we've had. I just want to see how that is. There's a... There we go. Right, popping out. Now, the other one, the original one, like I said, had a cloak and a blaster from Jabba's Palace. This one has this piece which you change for his chest plate. So he has, like at the end of the film, and he has that, just that little bit of white, showing grey, showing for, you know, the hope. Yeah. So let's have a look at the face. That isn't a bad light. I think Mark Hamill has one of those faces that is very difficult for them to reproduce. I think they're very unlucky in the Black Series because they have Harrison Ford as well, and he is also another face that is kind of difficult. Yeah, it's quite a good look. I have, like I say, the front of his... It always makes me laugh because he has that, and then Captain Kirk has the same thing in Wrath of Khan, and ends up with the blood stain in the latter ones. Yeah. So that has the hand that looks like it should be holding the blaster. The gloved hand, not gloved hand. The original one had an arm at that angle, and it was really weird because it was the only one out of all the original figures that had a locked sort of arm. But anyway, yeah, there's some nice detailing there on the belt. It's pretty much simple black upon black upon black with a hint of grey. Silver on the belt. The belt is glued on. Let's look at articulation. Head forward, head back. Kind of tilt either way, so you are going to get, you know, I think there is a slight manoeuvre in the neck as well. Yes, the neck moves as well, so that's nice. Yeah, the neck moves. Butterfly joints, so you do get a little bit more forward and a little bit more back. Swivel on the shoulder. There is no bicep, but there is tilt, or whatever you want to call it, in the elbow. The elbow is pinless elbows, and it does come up to about there, which isn't too bad. Obviously no crunch in the middle section there, but there is swivel and a little bit of tilt and play and manoeuvrability in that section, which is good. The legs up, they're a bit stiff, out. Usual amount, there is swivel in the thigh, and he isn't going to be a butt kicker, but he's got he's got maneuverability there. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice looking figure. Let's see if we can change this chest plate. So you pop that one off. He has, you can see there, sunken section where it fits. And that then goes in there like that. So how are we going to have him? We're going to have him on the shelf like that, which is kind of how the original one was. Or do we have him with the... See, I kind of like the idea that he would wear... I always thought Luke probably stopped wearing black after this. He probably realised that it wasn't slimming. So yeah. Just swiveling the knees there, so you are going to get him to stand reasonably. He stands reasonably sturdy. It's kind of weird because this hand is obviously a gun hand, as you can see, and that hand isn't. And I would think he would hold the lightsaber in that hand. See if we can get that. I'm going to take the blade out because I'm always worried I'm going to break the blades. The blade has rolled away. Oh, so we can actually put his finger on the button there for the lightsaber, which kind of looks cool. And then pop that in there. I always find that the lightsabers these days do look a little bit washed out. I would like them to have just that little bit more sort of colour to them. They do seem a little bit bleh. Right, so we shall give him a quick measure. He comes in at just a little bit over 14 centimetres, or about 5.5 inches, which is about the normal size for a Black Series figure. Now, just out of interest, here is a previous one. I'm not sure which version of him it is supposed to be, but this one has wobbly hips. And it's had wobbly hips since I took him out of the box. There's that one. Also, the lightsaber is slightly bent. He has slightly blonder hair. The eye paints are a little bit better. Just out of interest. I do like the eyes a little bit more on that one. But, And we also have... he's still a bit dusty. He's been stood... Because he's not a Black Series figure, he doesn't stand with the other ones. But there is that one, which is a SH Figure Arts version, obviously with the gold hair. I dusted him before I started the video, and he still looks dirty. Boy, does he look dirty! So yeah, I think this is a nice figure. I wanted. I would have liked. I had. How do you put it? Because you always say, I wanted. Sounds really dramatic. I wanted this kind of Luke for my collection. You know, the final battle kind of Luke to go with Vader. Wow, there is quite a height difference in that. So those two can stand next to the Emperor, which I was going to get the Emperor off the shelf up there, but he's behind some of the others. He would probably have knocked him over. So I just went with Vader. But yeah, I think it's a nice figure, and it is a reasonably good representation of Mark Hamill. I am watching Fall of the House of Usher at the minute, and it's really weird to see him playing Mark Hamill playing such a different part. Yeah, you can hook that onto the belt as well, which is kind of nice. See if we can do that. I mean, it's not going to hang on there forever. I guess you can do it if you mess about with it. So, yeah, let's wrap this up. If you have enjoyed this video, what I would really like you to do is hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. You know what to do. Thank you for watching one of my videos, particularly one of the Star Wars ones, because they do get iffier viewing figures. So lately they've been doing better. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.